So today I was doing something quite different from the building I'm normally working on. I do some maintenance work for another company, and one of the duties that I'm required to do for that is to cut back grass areas and also hedgerows. I purchased a CGA Ricambi LS1-600, which is a Flail Mower head that attaches to my Wacker Neuson 1404 excavator. It's the smallest in the range of the CGA Ricambi Flail Mowers, but is the only mower small enough for my excavator to run. The reason I liked this combination was that the excavator plus flail mower can go on a trailer and be towed behind a 3.5 ton vehicle rather than having to get a truck or larger vehicle to move it around. The Wacker Neuson 1404 is pretty much at the edge of its power to be able to supply oil to the hydraulic motor in the flail head. The problem that represents is that you have to move rather slowly and feather the controls quite a bit in order to make sure that you don't lose too much pressure from the flail mower. That said, it still, because of momentum, is able to keep up a good cutting speed, and as you can see it works quite effectively. I can even track along at a reasonable speed for an excavator anyway, and still have the flail head keep cutting as long as it's not into terribly heavy growth. CGA Ricambi does quite a selection of flail mowers. They start off at the LS1-600, which is the smallest in the range, the one I purchased, and go right up to the LS6, which is capable of being a 1.2 metre cut and working with between 8 and 16 ton machines. They also are capable of taking different flail heads. You can get the knifed cut, which is what I've chosen to use. It's much better for grass and for very small hedges, and you can also get the hammer cut, which is great if you're wanting to take out larger branches and so on, if you're doing forestry work. I've no regrets in the purchase. It has saved me an immense amount of time. In the area where I am, there's a lot of rain, and through the summer the combination of rain and sun makes growth phenomenal. Keeping up with that with hand tools or strimmers and such like is a horrendous task, and to be able to do all of that work with one machine saves an immense amount of time. I'm able to do roughly a week's work in 1 to 2 days with this machine compared to doing it with strimmers or other hand tools, and that is time that I can spend much more wisely in other directions. So I hope this was interesting to you. It's a wee bit of a diversion from the normal content, and if you have any questions about this head or you want to know more about the setup, just drop in a comment and I'll get back to you.